Hey guys, what is up? Inazilla back again today with another video. Today we're going to be talking about movesets for Aerodactyl. Why Aerodactyl? Well, Aerodactyl's a cool Pokemon and not a lot of people use it, so let's teach people how to use it. Anyways, before we begin, let me remind you to hit that subscribe button and help you stay connected to the channel, stay updated on my latest content. I put a lot of hard work into my videos, and yeah, it'd be nice to get some likes and comments and subscribes, you know. Anyways, let's talk about Aerodactyl. Okay, so first looking at these base stats, we got 80 hit points with 65 and 75 endured defenses, so pretty bad. Don't try to run a bulky Aerodactyl. Like, don't invest 100% into your hit points and defense. You won't. It'd be kind of useless. 60 special attack, don't bother with it. It's just a waste of 60 base points. And 130 speed, so you're pretty quick. Okay, so with stats like that and access to Dragon Dance, Aerodactyl can be one of those Pokemon that can surprise you. Working off that base 105 attack stat, with an adamant nature, you hit 172 attack. Well, that could be better. It's not the worst. Aerodactyl gets three abilities. Well, a lot of Pokemon get 3 abilities: Rockhead, Pressure, and Unnerve. I think Unnerve is the most consistent for Pokemon like Aerodactyl, because when Aerodactyl's out on the field, it prevents your opponent Pokemon from using a berry. So if you're like out against an Incineroar, and Incineroar is very infamous for using citrus berries and like low health pinch berries, like what's it called, Ayapapa, Aguav, that kind of thing, they won't proc. If you knock it down really low, their berry won't proc, and then you can just kill them the next turn. So Aerodactyl is kind of cool that way. Pressure, that's more for like a defensive Pokemon trying to abuse Substitute, Protect, and Roost. Aerodactyl, I guess, can do that, but it doesn't have the defensive stats to pull that kind of thing off, although it does have the speed, so. And Rockhead. Rockhead is basically kind of useless on Aerodactyl, so Unnerve is the way to go if you're running offensive Aerodactyl. Now, with this first moveset here, I got Dragon Dance. You know, Dragon Dance boosts your speed by 1 stage and your attack by 1 stage. So with 1 Dragon Dance, you're hitting about 273 speed. With an adamant nature, you still get outsped by Regieleki after 1 Dragon Dance. That's kind of crazy, because you got base 130 speed. With a Jolly nature, though, you will outspeed it. And your attack stat gets pretty high, too. So, I'm thinking, with Aerodactyl, you Dragon Dance on something that doesn't really threaten you. Try to keep it away from a Regieleki. Or something that won't break your sash and kill you in 1 turn. So, like a Tapu Koko, you send this thing out on a Tapu Koko, Dragon Dance, he knocks you down to your sash, you kill it next turn with a max Rockfall or something. And yeah, Aerodactyl can do that. Or like Max Quake, Max whatever. But yeah, Dual Wing Beat gives you finally a decent flying coverage move. Aerodactyl, what held it back in previous generations is it never really had access to a good flying move. Like, it could use Fly, and if you're playing Gen 7, you'd have to use your Z move to turn that into Supersonic Strike, whatever it was called. I didn't play much Gen 7. But now you finally got a good physical flying move. Well, good in quotations, because base 40 times 2 is only base 80 and it misses 10% of the time, but you know what I'm trying to say. Aerodactyl would be awesome if it had like Brave Bird, but it doesn't, so it's just what you gotta work with. And as for other coverage, I like Ice Fang on this thing, because Pokemon that are gonna try to wall this are gonna be stuff like Hippowdon and like Garchomp and all that kind of thing. And while having Earthquake here would be good, Ice Fang is just good coverage. Earthquake, it'll be useful for some stuff like Heatran, like Tapu Koko, Regieleki. It's just you won't be able to get the neutral KOs on, like, you won't be able to get the KOs on stuff like Garchomp and especially Landorus. So it's just whatever kind of coverage you want. Aqua Tail is the thing, I guess. Crunch. Let's just go through more. Dragon Claw would be kind of cool, but you're limiting your coverage for the opportunity to drop the attack stat on your opposing Pokemon if you decide to Dynamax it. Fire Fang's kind of cool for like Ferrothorn. Psychic Fang's also kind of cool. Yeah, that's basically it for your physical coverage. So you got pretty good coverage. Thunder Fang. So just whatever you want to put there. I'm not limiting your options to just Ice Fang. But I do believe you need Rock Slide and Dual Wing Beat on an offensive Aerodactyl. And the reason I have this Regieleki here is just to show you Aerodactyl's speed here and what it wants to outspeed. You will always outspeed a Moveset after one Dragon Dance, so don't worry about that. Now we got a Aerodactyl that I have more for like a double strat. What you want to do is pair this thing with a Dragapult. Dragapult automatically outspeeds you because it's just naturally faster. You surf with Dragapult, you Dynamax Aerodactyl the same turn. The surf on Dragapult probably broke Focus Sash, so that's good. And you Dynamax, go for a max Airstream, go for a max Rockfall or a max Flare, and just absolutely smash something. This is more of a popular strategy with stuff like Colossal. But Aerodactyl can surprise you, that they won't expect something like that unless like you lead with it, then it might be kind of obvious, but everyone expects Dragapult to do that to a Colossal, so it might surprise somebody. So it's always kind of cool. Let's move on to the next Aerodactyl. Alright, I kind of talked about this one before when we were talking about abilities. I'm using the Pressure ability on Aerodactyl. Substitute, Protect, Roost, and do a Wing Beat. So what you do is you waste all your opponent's PP on their moves like Thunderbolt, Thunder, Rock Slide, Stone Edge. All those moves have like 16 or under PP. So if they're maxed out, well, Thunderbolt's like 24 or something. So you substitute Protect, Roost until your opponent's held out of PP. You let them struggle themselves to death, or you do some residual damage with Dual Wing Beat. And if you're faster than the other Pokemon, this is almost always going to at least get 1 KO on something. So it could be pretty funny like that. At least for 6v6, probably won't work too well in 3v3. This is probably better off after your opponent's Dynamax has been worn off. So yeah, because an opponent with a max Airstream will just max Airstream on you once or twice and then kill you the third time. So yeah, Aerodactyl can do silly stuff like this. I used to run a Zapdos just like this in Gen 6. Substitute, Protect, Roost. Substitute, Roost, Thunderbolt, and Toxic. But Toxic isn't a TM, TR anymore, so not a lot of Pokemon get it anymore. But you can always do something like this. Protect and Roost, and then do a Wing Beat. Why not? Have some fun with it. Alright, so last up is just not really a moveset, but like different cool things that Aerodactyl can do. It gets access to Tailwind. Now what Tailwind does is it gives your team +2 speed, or effectively +2 speed for I think 5 turns? No, 4 turns, okay. So a lot of Pokemon that have used Tailwind: Tornadus, Whimsicott, Suicune, I guess. What's another one? What's it? Crobat. But what all those other Pokemon get that Aerodactyl doesn't is Whimsicott gets Prankster, Tornadus gets Prankster, Suicune's really bulky, it can't get flinched because it gets Inner Focus, and Crobat the same thing, it's just really fast and it doesn't flinch because it has Inner Focus. Aerodactyl doesn't really have those things. This thing will get faked out, it won't be able to get its Tailwind off and probably get bopped the next turn. But if you want to use Tailwind on Aerodactyl, it's an option. Taunt is also another cool option on Aerodactyl. You can use it to prevent your Pokemon from opposing Pokemon from setting up like Trick Rooms and stuff like that, so that's kind of cool. It also gets access to Rain Dance and Sunny Day. So, say you are the fastest thing on the field, you don't have to worry about Prankster or Taunt or anything. If you you want your partner Pokemon to have some weather kind of thing going, you can Rain Dance, you can Sunny Day. It's kind of cool that Aerodactyl gets stuff like that. Does it get Sandstorm too? I'd hope it gets Sandstorm so it can do stuff like that. Yeah. Why does Aerodactyl get Rain Dance? Why does it get Sunny Day? I don't know if it's a Gen 8 thing, if it doesn't get it anymore, but you can do those things, especially at least on Pokemon Showdown. I don't know if it gets them just because of old games or something, but yeah. Oh, it also gets Aerial Ace too, so if you want to run that over Dual Wing Beat, yeah, that's pretty much it. Bulldoze, it's kind of cool. What Bulldoze does is it drops your all the speed of everything it hits. So with an Aerodactyl, Aerodactyl is a really fast Pokemon, so you could like Bulldoze with a teammate Metagross, proc a weakness policy, and they'll drop the opponent's speed on the other side. And then Metagross probably outspeeds all the things now because it ignores it because of Clear Body, and then it can just smash all the things. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that is basically Aerodactyl. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. How do you guys like to use Aerodactyl? Let me know in the comment section below. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.